And after what do I do? Your dad said I just go inside there, or
Yeah, go.
maybe I just stand there for a while until she comes out. What do you think? Then I go.
No, no, the one. That's you, isn't it? Just at that gate, just so they're leaving. That's it. Okay, that's it when they're coming out. By 8:30. At 8:30. Hang on. I'll serve it anyway. By 8:30 we should all be in here. Okay. Jake will be standing by that window. So when you see him disappear, a few seconds later, come on. And if you stand
Smile, you're on candid camera. That's
Okay. Antonio, I beg your pardon.
The plan.
Phone screen. Number 14, yes. Antonio, are you done?
Oh, there's our number.
Number. 60.
To 64, the people numbers.
Yeah, table 6. Que está debajo, que está por ahí.
Thank you, Patrice.
You're welcome. La bench.
Stand in the wrong place.
Madam. Which number have we got? 68. Oh, this is a nice one.
67, 65, 66.
Okay, table 13, mesa 13. La mesa 13.
Merci bien. How are you?
I have heard the other one when I passed with my car. He said, he's got two in. Yes, madam. All right. No, 13. Yes, I find under many things. It's the round table. 12. Yeah, 11 of you.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello. La 12.
Tickets again. Tickets you want.
Tickets again. Oh, again?
Yeah, number.
You look absolutely soup, Patrice.
Sorry?
You look soup.
2425.
124.
Oh, quick, get the
La
log on
13 también, Antonio. La 13. Jake. Table 13. Ken and Lee, table 13.
And hurry back.
Table 11 is where? Here. Yeah. Jolly and Melton.
Roger Mel.
Roger Melton.
This is the long one.
Where are you?
Well,
Bonnie Melton.
Where are you?
Over there.
Alright. So we can see everybody coming.
24, the same table as this. I do. Wow. 29.
Thank you. How are you? Very well, thank you. Very well. I said hello to somebody else out there because they mentioned I thought it looked like you.
Probably not at the same time.
No, we're probably not.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
29 is the last table. And 29 This one's for there. As well on this round table.
Hello. Good evening.
Round table over there, first round table on the right.
This one
Okay,
here.
yes.
This one here? No, there.
Patrice.
Bonsoir.
How are you, sir?
We are
Nice to see you.
nice to see you again. 51. Table 11.
11. Over here.
Table, names, thank you.
How are you, young man? You look absolutely normally
How are you doing,
wonderful.
darling?
And we're here. So there we go.
Yes, table 11 as well, over there.
Okay.
Okay. My waiting store, my website.
I don't know where I am.
Sorry, I presume over there. Do you have a number? Yeah, you are on 11 as well. Yeah, of course, Belinda and John. Yeah?
John.
Madame Lang. 56, 57. This is table 15.
15?
Yeah, 15.
How many?
Yes.
Right.
Getting wet very rapidly.
Have you your ticket number?
Yes, 120, around the 120.
Yeah, 14. It's the second bench table. Yeah, 14.
Thanking you, sir.
Forty-eight, 49.
48 and 14. Which number have you got?
How you doing?
Which ticket number have you got?
We haven't got tickets, Patrice. We're under the name of Smith. Beckham.
Sanford. 15.
16, I
I
know.
know which one 15 is.
Oh, Jakey boy. How are you doing?
Hello.
Good evening.
Got the ticket number?
Oh.
Number?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you get it. I thought I get it. 3.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay. All right, son. All right. Hi there.
Hi.
19.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
I'm 12. Do we just continue?
Yes, just follow. Yes. All right.
Right, yes.
a little wet, but
That's all right.
Hello. Your number? Ticket number? 129130.
26, second from the table. 26, 26, Jacob, 26.
Table 27.
All right. What's the ticket number? 23, 24, 25, 26.
It's got me now, it's my hair, okay? It's not over my feet. Oh, I do it. I can smile, I don't know, I'm not on there. I don't mind,
The place is booming. It is booming. I think and people are just sick of the...
Well, we'll have a cheer. We'll have a drink, shall we?
We were in Barbados for our second honeymoon. Our first honeymoon was 5 days.
They're building so much. They wouldn't be building unless people are going
Oh, well, oh, no, that's all right.
Hi, Antonio. Fine, it's to the right. Oh, it's all right. Put that back there. Come on. I don't know.
Red Reese, yes, Red Reese. Other way. Oh, pretty. Other way. Quick, this way.
That's what we...
Right. Oh.
You've been to lots of laughs.
Am I missing
Cheers. Talk to that blog. If anybody tries to lick your own water. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Getting one car through at a time, checking it all over, then called in the next one. And I had all animals in the house, they were all locked up, you know. Here we are.
Meanwhile, on the south side of Chicago, Elliot Nelson, the Untouchables, head of the Canadian border, where Rudy Portuguesa was holding with $4 million of bootleg liquor. Only the Untouchables could stop the shipment from getting through. Frank Carson, News at 10, at the Roman Oasis.
Lovely, isn't it, eh? You should be privileged to have our queen here.
My queen would never.
No, I know, see? Only our queen turns up.
Hey, honestly, tell her what I've heard them all.
It goes on the list. Don't just come overnight, yeah? Or decide. What you want them to do is another matter.
Here we are, yes, for the 21st century. I know, 21st anniversary. Century anniversary, it's all this, it's the good one. Thank you.
Holiday, because they got to go home and play full time. They fly in, they go, they get covered. Basically, in a hotel, spread out over.
My lords, ladies, gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome. My name is James Sheridan. I'm sure some of you are very intrigued as to why there's been so much security for this evening's event, and I do hope that you have not been inconvenienced too much. By way of an explanation, I am an ex-referee to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth in Spain. I'm sure that some of you have heard the rumour that Her Majesty is visiting on a very low-key visit. Against this background, it is important that I now do my duty and brief you on established royal protocol, especially as our Australian counterparts overstepped the mark some years ago, especially Mr. Keating.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank.
I hate name droppers.
As Her Majesty enters, you are requested to stand, and please remain standing until Her Majesty is seated and also the national anthem is finished. Firstly, please do not start your meal before Her Majesty has commenced, and please avoid staring. During the evening, it is possible that you may be introduced to Her Majesty. Upon being introduced, please bow the head gently. Shake hands with Her Majesty if her hand is offered. Please do not place any other hand on Her Majesty's person. Please speak first if only spoken to, and when spoken to, please acknowledge Her Majesty initially as Her Majesty, and from then on as Ma'am. Ladies may curtsy, however, this has now fallen from royal protocol. A dignified bow is very acceptable. During the meal, we will toast Her Majesty, and I would pray that you be upstanding for this. When Her Majesty actually leaves this evening, please also be upstanding. All that remains for me is to wish you a very enjoyable and memorable evening with Paul this evening. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
And have a wonderful evening with us. Thank you.
We're doing this about 5 people, doing it for the town more.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for just a few moments, please? I would like you to just... Hello? Is anybody out there? Or am I alone? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to just give a nice round of applause for Miss Elizabeth Miss Elizabeth Richard, who has come all the way from England. She's a great actress, and I'd like you to all give her a nice round of applause. And also, and on a slightly more serious note, as you know, I've been doing this for 21 years now, and I think it's time to sort of smell the roses a little bit. So I'm actually going to step down after this season, and and in fact, I've been looking for quite a long time for somebody who can take my place. We're not closing the restaurant. I should just step back. But I've looked very carefully to find somebody who can step into my shoes, who I think will fit in here. And I found him, and in fact this evening he's been in the kitchen preparing for some of your meal, and he'll be out shortly to introduce himself to you. Is he there? Okay. Anyway, I'll be popping in from time to time, shouldn't be a problem.
Good evening, Bob. God. Costa del Crime's finest, is it? Right. Let's get amongst you and see what you like then, alright? Just a minute. Can you hold that? Thank you so much. Any Germans in?
Excuse me, waiter.
Yes?
I ordered fish and I got bread.
What do you expect for free?
Drink?
Oh, come on, drink up, bloody wise, eat up, and then still bloody go away. Are you a good customer? John, this. John, he's not real life, he's there, he's a saint. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention yet again? Now would you put your hands together for one of Britain's greatest comedians, and I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Frank Carson.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you very much indeed. Can I just say thank you, Paul and Pat, for a very wonderful evening that they're having here tonight. And I'd just like to say he's made me realise that money isn't everything. Now, I was at a show last night, believe it or not, in Birmingham, and there was a man sitting in the front row, and he was heavily bandaged. And I said, have you been in an accident? He said, yes, I've been in a car accident. Oh, I said, I'm sorry to hear that. He said, yes, I've broken 6 ribs, and it's very painful when I laugh, but it'll be all right when you're on. Now, since many of you have been in more than 1 hour, you will have missed the national news on ITN. The Argentinians have declared war on Ireland. They've taken the key of the top of the corned beef tins. Not yet, I'll tell you when. And you can have an Irish abortion, only there's a 12-month waiting list. Do you know that Chinese women never have a headache? That's why there's 1,000 million of the bastards. Now, apart from 21 years today with Paul, today is a very important day for those of us who drive cars. Exactly 100 years ago today was born Percy Shaw. Who was Percy Shaw? The man who invented the cat's eyes. Coming out of a house one night, the lights from Percy Shaw's car lit up a cat's eyes, and that was how Percy Shaw invented the cat's eyes. And I thought, say the cat had been walking away from him. And I've just come back from a tour. I've been touring out in the Far East there. I was in Dubai. A very beautiful place, Dubai, in the Middle East, in the Emirates. And I was invited to a Muslim strip club. And they were shouting, show us your face. And then I went to Taiwan. And I bought a pair of golf shoes in Taiwan. And it said on the inside, made around the corner. Well, I brought them back and I said to the fella, there's only one lace in these shoes. He said, well, it says on the box, Taiwan. I said, what would you like for your birthday? She said, I want a divorce. I said, well, I wasn't thinking of spending that much. And she's 24 stone. Getting out of bed last week, I had to climb over the top of her. Burnt me ass on the light bulb. Now, she does a charity work. She does charity work in Blackpool at the hospital. And she said to me, there's a man there and he's making my life hell. Sexually harassing me. I said, the bastard, I'll sort him out. What's he doing? She said, well, every morning I walk and he said, your hair smells beautiful. I said, there's nothing wrong with that. She said, he's a midget. So that's how they like them. That's a cracker, isn't it? I'm too bloody good for this dump, you know. I'm fucking not getting paid and I'm soaking wet. I bet you get another lobster going home. Can you move out of the road? They can't see you. Do you mind? Do you move out of the road, please? They can't see you behind. Stand over there. The jokes are still the same, that's it. I have no fucking makeup on anyway. And fucking that makeup I need at my age is fucking ready mix. And that's better, isn't it? You see, I'm a hardened old pro, mate. Murphy walks into the chip shop. He said, would you have that video, please, of the Guns of Navarone? Fella said, this is a chip shop. Yes, well, wait now, there's another one I like. Would you have the Dirty Dozen, sir? He said, I've just told you, bloody idiot. This is a chip shop. He said, well, give us a bag of chips. He said, that's better. He said, and a fish called Wanda. This girl went to the doctor. She said, doctor, can you help me? Look, I have no chest. And all of my pals are calling me the ironing board. Can you do some of those transplants? Oh, no, we don't do those anymore. They're all gone. But what we have now is a new idea, these Japanese electrodes. We place them in underneath the breast. So when you put your dress on and you want to fill it out, you do that. And then when you want it to go down at night, you take your dress, you go... So she had the operation done, and she went to the disco one night, and she saw a very handsome fella at the bar, and she decided to chat him up. She went up and she said, hello there. Have we met somewhere before? He said, no, but I think of the same doctor. All right, I'm going to leave you, and I'll be back later on, because we got, I'll be back to tell a few more gags for you, all right? There we go. All right.
Whenever you're ready, hello, whenever you're ready, the main course is ready to go and help yourself too. We've got roast beef, roast pork and everything that goes with it. Okay, and now here comes Mr. Graham. Hang on, he's got to go get his guitar, that would be out, wouldn't it?
Devil's fastest. Welcome home, William. Welcome home. As soon as we get on the plane, I'll see you in the summer. That's the next round.
The Queen.
Let it out. You're all asking for our money back now. Without any salary.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, and they keep falling. So I just did need some talking to the sun. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean I have a
Each day's a rainy day, so it might as well rain until September. Always look forward to that picnic summer.
Can you get that light shining on the time? I've done it for years down there. I'm telling you, some of them got no life. There's no business down there. No. Alright, so coming now. Turn over there. Let's look at they took on the
An Englishman, an Irishman and a Scot were invited to a Christmas party. And the woman said, you got to bring something to do with Christmas. She said to the Englishman, what have you brought? He said, a bag of tinsel. She said to the Scot, what have you brought? He said, a bag of holly. She said to the Irishman, what have you brought? He said, a pair of knickers. So, well, what has that got to do with Christmas? He said, they're carols. What about the woman caught her husband in bed with a midget? She said, you bastard, that's the third time you've been unfaithful. He said, well, at least I'm cutting down. The way I tell him, isn't it? Fucking brilliant comedian, mate. I should have read you this earlier on. Now, it's been a wonderful evening this evening. Now, can I just say one very important thing? If you're drinking and driving, for Christ's sake, be careful on your way out of here, because I'll be walking. And remember to keep smiling. Remember the words of that man who said, if you can laugh when your whole world is collapsing around you, or if you can laugh when things are going wrong, that's why God put you on this earth. Adolf Hitler, 1944. For me, good night. Thank you, Paul and Pat, for looking after me as well as all our wonderful customers who we'll see, I'm sure, in the near future. Frank Carson, use a pen, sober.
Frank Carson, ladies and gentlemen! The very man himself. Does he go? Give me go, Lizzie, go, Lizzie! I want to break free. I want to break free. God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. To be free. I've fallen in love.
Lord, just gonna... Why not?
Yeah, but that's his own hero. That little faggot got his own hero. That little faggot, he's a bitch.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Adam's family. Jurassic Park 3. Is that Cracker?
It's a cracker. It's the way
Will you smell them?
It's the way I feed them.
There's that noise.